research group based in Washington, D.C. We produce both state-specific and nationwide reports on a variety of transportation issues. Over the past 4 decades, we've released more than 500 reports in all 50 states. The report that we're releasing here in North Carolina today evaluates the state's road and bridge conditions, traffic safety, economic development, congestion, and transportation funding. Our report finds that over the next 20 years, North Carolina faces a transportation funding shortfall of $65 billion. Because of this funding gap, many needed transportation projects will remain stranded on the drawing board because of insufficient funding at the state, local, or federal level. We've identified needed transportation projects, including those here in the Winston-Salem and Greensboro area, that can't move forward unless there is available transportation funding. According to the TRIP report, 37% of major roadways here in the Winston-Salem and Greensboro area are in either poor or mediocre condition, and statewide, a total of 29% of bridges are either structurally deficient or functionally obsolete, and about more than half of the state's major urban roads are congested during peak times. We've also looked at traffic safety here in North Carolina and found that although traffic fatalities in recent years have decreased, the state's traffic fatality rate is higher than the national average, and North Carolina's rural roads are particularly deadly, with a traffic fatality rate that's more than 4 times higher than all other roads in the state. Our report calculates that as a result of driving on roads that are congested, deteriorated, and not as safe as they could be, the average driver here in the Winston-Salem and Greensboro area loses more than $900 each year. That amounts to a total of $5.7 billion lost statewide as a result of deficient roads. Without additional federal, state, and local transportation funding, North Carolina's roads and bridges could become even more deteriorated and congested, choking personal and commercial mobility and preventing economic growth. Making needed improvements to the state's transportation system can ease the burden on drivers by providing a safe, smooth, and efficient network of roads and bridges. And it can kickstart North Carolina's economy by creating jobs and stimulating long-term economic growth. North Carolina can't get where it wants to go in both a literal and an economic sense without a sound transportation structure. And with that, I'll turn things over to Mayor Joyce.